Hey Shihtzu Army! So today I will be playing the house today. As you can see, there is a redesign, but look, this is what I'm most excited about. The circus! So, you know I love clowns. See, look at this. The circus event coming soon, starting in 2 days, 15 hours, 6 minutes. Okay, but it does show that the Franken Castle is leaving then, so that's sad. Oh, and as you can tell, I got Fluffy's head. Yay! That was exciting. And I have her pet up because just so much Fluffy. Okay, circus event starting in. So that's super exciting. And as you can tell, there are clowns. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm doing a prediction on what I think will be coming. So I noticed something really strange. So the Franken Castle is leaving at the exact same time. Will it be the Franken Castle but with clowns instead of Franks? Because right now, in the Franken Castle, as you can tell, this is what it looks like. So you walk into the Franken Castle, and this is what you see. You can get body parts. I'll show you. Collectibles, body parts. And he has a whole section for body parts. So I don't think he'd only do that for the Franken Castle. I think he'd do that in case he wanted to do another thing like the Franken Castle. And I think that's what the circus will be like. So then you can walk into the Franken lab, and you can start making Franks. And it shows you all the Franks you can get. Toxic Frank, Shadow Frank, Skelly Frank, Demon Frank, Frank, Sergeant Frank, Crazy Frank, and Holy Frank. So, I'm thinking it'll be a lot like the Franken Castle, especially since they're right across from each other. What will take place of the Franken Castle? Will it just be an empty area, or will there be something new coming? I'm wondering. So it's this event coming soon. The circus tent doesn't it look a little like the Franken Castle? Just in the way you walk through this door, it'll bring you through to the circus event. And as you can tell in the picture, there are clowns. So I have a clown. Crazy Clown, he's called. Crazy Clown. Oh, and look at that. This is cool. So Crazy Clown is called Crazy Clown. Then there's Crazy Frank. So a clown is called Crazy, then a Frank is called Crazy? Makes me think. But Crazy Clown, he is a clown. And this is what he looks like. I'm happy he loaded. Doesn't he look similar to the clown in the background? The same red hair? The same weird eyes? The same nose? Same mouth pretty much? And it says limited, so I'm guessing when he brings up the circus, Crazy Clown will go. I'm just predicting that. Because as you can tell, in the shop right now, if you scroll down, which I don't have the cursor on, or the mouse, but if you scroll down, you can buy the Night Strider, Crazy Clown, and Violet urn. And now that the clowns look like him, I'm thinking he'll go away. I don't know if Night Strider and Violet will, but I'm guessing they will because they came out at the same time with Chapter 2. So I'm guessing they'll go away too? But look, those clowns look very interesting. They even have a mini top hat, as you can notice. I think there's going to be a lot of clowns. Because there's like the little picture here, and then if you go over to the Franken Castle, there's also the little picture there showing all the Franks. Toxic, Crazy, Demon, Shadow, Frank, Sergeant, Skelly, and Holy. And it's leaving at the identical time. If you even watch down to the seconds. See, 34, 33, 32, as you can tell. Now, it's interesting is also, it goes with the same color. What I mean by that is the writing for Franken is green, because Frankenstein's monster is green. So, and then clowns, like the red hair, the red nose, the red lips, all that, it's written in red. That has nothing to do with it, I bet, but it's just something I noticed. I'll go in first person so it's easier to see. And what I also noticed is interesting is that it's gonna, when you walk in, I think it'll, like, let's say it's here and I walk in. It'll teleport you to an area where it looks like a circus, and there's gonna be those string lights. I have a feeling. There's gonna be those string lights. Why I think that is because right above the circus area it shows that Frankencastle has nothing, but the circus has those lights. So that's just what I'm thinking. And if it is like the Frankencastle, which I have a feeling it will be, there will be multiple clowns. So this is probably just one of them. Like, as you can see, it's coming super soon, and I'm super excited. But I'm also sad. I won't have much time to do the Franks. But I'm guessing because there's eight Franks, there's gonna be probably either 8 clowns or around that number, maybe like 10 or 6 or 7 or 9. But as you can see, this clown is riding on a toy car. And I think there will be different ones. Like, I'm just thinking that might be toy clown. Then there could be normal clown. There could be probably. So if I couldn't think of any other types of clowns that there could be. There could be circus clown, insane clown, just lots of things. Because as you can see here, crazy clown. Normal clown will probably look something like him, or circus clown. So that was kind of cool that they added the crazy clown. Also, if you notice something funny, it has McDonald's colored pants. Okay, that's just funny. But I think there might be a insane clown, because as you can see, there's crazy Frank, insane clown. So crazy and insane are pretty much the same thing. And then there's Sergeant Frank. I don't have him, but I can make him Sergeant Frank. So there might be like military clown. There's Demon Frank. There might be devil clown. There's Holy Frank. There might be Angel Clown. There's Shadow Frank. There might be Vampire Clown. Because I knew this from the start. I'll show you Shadow Frank, what he looks like. He looks like a vampire to me. I'm just saying. He looks like a vampire. I thought this from the very start when the Frankencastle came out. I'm like, oh, that's cool. There's a vampire one. But, because that's what he looks like. That's what he looks like right there. So I'm thinking that there might be a vampire clown. And then there's Toxic Frank. There could be Acid Frank, Skelly Frank. There could be Bones Clown. Or sorry, when I said, did I say Acid Frank? I meant Acid Clown. But there's Skelly Frank. There could be Bones Clown. So yeah, that's just my predictions on what the clowns could be. So let me look at, instead of normal normal clown, there could be toy clown, which I think would be kind of cool, because as you can see, he's riding on like a toy car. I'll show you that again. He's riding on a toy car. This just could be the normal clown. I'm guessing they'd show the normal clown because it's just the one on the thumbnail. Because as you can see, is normal Frank. See, that's normal Frank's head right there. So I'm just wondering if that could be normal clown. Just wondering. But, as you can see, there's nothing holding up the tent. Right? There's nothing holding up the tent. And in this picture, you can see something holding up the tent. I think this is actually a picture of what it'll look like on the inside of the circus. So, and then you see something right there. Looks like a pile of hay. I don't know. And then like some brown thing around the tent and some string lights. Also, there's string lights hanging from this tent. I knew there was going to be string lights in there because there's no string lights on this tent. And you don't see the clown heads on that tent. So, I was just wondering about that. And it's only one part of a tent, unlike this one how there's 3 parts to the tent. And this tent looks totally different. It's a more brighter red. And its shape is different. It's not as tall. It's more round instead of 3 parts. I just noticed that. I'm guessing once you walk into this area, it'll show like this instead of this. It'll look a little bit different, just a bit. Because as you walk into the Franken Castle, I'm just saying this because I think it'll be a whole lot like the Franken Castle. You see this door behind you, but that says exit. Now, when you walk in, you see where it says the Franken Castle. And it shows this, which I think when you spawn in, it'll show that. And it'll be that tent. I'm just thinking. And then you turn around and it'll be like the tent again, and it'll say exit. I was just thinking that. Because Franken Castle and the circus seem so much alike. Like, so much alike. They both even have the same little window with the candles and the plants. Like, down to that just makes me think they're so much alike. So, I was just thinking those are some, like, hints or clues that it could be like or details that it could be like the Franken Castle. I was just wondering, especially because if you step the Franken Castle, there's 2 castles here on each side and then the door. Just like this, there's a bigger tent and then the 2 small tents. So, it's reversed from this. This is small and then the 2 bigs on each side, and this is big and then 2 smalls on each side with the clown faces. And then this one is castles instead. So that was just making me wonder, And that would make sense, because he's doing the redesign of the map, and he's going to add something there coming, and that's why he didn't want to do it outside, because there was the crypts on this side, and then the Franken Castle on this side, and then there would be nowhere to put the circus. Even though he would be removing the Franken Castle, he could put the circus there, but there would still be something coming after the Franken Castle that he wants you to get ready for, so he wouldn't put it there. I don't know if it'll just be an event, or like the Franken Castle, how it stayed a long time, and then something came, but I don't know. I think it'll be exactly like the Franken Castle. And as you can tell, Frank's head is right there on the door, and if you look over here, 2 clown heads, but that's just another thing, and it says the circus, and this is Franken Castle. So, I was just wondering about that. But, because he wouldn't be able to fit it all in here, so he just added the 2 ways you can go to the Franken Castle or here. He's removing the Franken Castle. He's going to add something else. Let me guess. If he adds something else there, it's probably going to be something like... I know something. He's doing an Egyptian theme. The Crypt Kings, the Fair Urn, but I don't think he's going to be doing that for here. I think he'll be doing something more like a vampire theme. Maybe even I don't know, because he's doing a clown theme and then a Frankenstein theme, so he might do a vampire theme. That's just what I'm thinking. Or a demon theme. Or a holy theme. I'm leaning towards vampire. So, those are just my predictions. It's not exactly what could happen, but that's just what I think. Because the Franken Castle and the circus seem so much alike. So, that's just what I'm thinking. But, bye!